So Kotoko, like I said in my intro, are champions of the 2025 edition of the Presidential Cup. Those of you who haven't seen highlights of that particular game, let's take a look at highlights at the Accra Sports Stadium.
The game then. The Phobians will respond on the right side. They go now. Mawule Wayo on the ball now for Artofok. Can they move, get a movement? Cross comes a good one. Ball drops. It's a goal!
It is not Boxing Day, but goalkeeper Kamara is out here giving gifts. And the first gift has been given to Hamza Issa on the silver plate. All he needed to do was poke it into the net. It was
go for direction. Will he does so a good one. Hits the upright. Chance to Bogoloko, shot comes in. It drops. Chance to shot comes in, and what a miss from Albert Amoah.
It would have been the equalizer, but Amoah had one simple task to just lay that ball into the net.
And going to come again now through Amidou. Cross comes in, a goal. It is a goal. But unfortunately for him, it was only to his own net. So look at it again. Amidou on a run into the box, and the cross came in, and Credo Yadom.
Kumasi Asante Kotoko have been one of the teams with the most comebacks in the Ghana Premier League this season, and right from the plus of the whistle, they've shown good a shot, has a
goal. To the half of Hatsapok, controlled there by Kampoku. It dropped. Credo Yadom's cross to Amoah, and beautiful cutback, and a finish easy as it is.
And
who finished there for Kampoku?
Again, Konedu at fault, Benghazi. Konedu was
picked up ball by Amankwa. He finds Kakari, goes in for good ball from him now. Shot comes in, is in block. Referee says what? Penalty. Referee has blown for a penalty for Atsofo.
What is it going to be? Would we see the equalizer
again now? Shot coming in, and clearly off a penalty.
Clearly, Benghazi.
Amankwa Kamara. Will it be the leveler here? He goes in, he shoots, it is saved. What a miss from Amankwa Emmanuel.
Karim Zito is up on his feet, but it was a poor kick from Amankwa. Goalkeeper Kamara decided to stay put to his spot. He didn't move, and he was.
We have the regional minister for Kumamin for the Ashanti region. He has promised them. And listen, this is the moment. I will need to call some of the players. Have you received your dollars? What is the story going to be?
Of course. He's going to deliver.
Yeah. So there you have it. This is the moment, Eric. This is the moment every player wishes to have. This is the moment every player.
And this is the moment, like you heard from the commentator. This is a moment that every player wishes to have in his football career, lifting a trophy at the end of the season. So Kotoko, after winning the MTNFA Cup and qualifying to the CAF Confederation Cup, have added a second trophy in the season, this time around the Presidential Cup, where President of the land was present and gifted them the trophy. So Kotoko are champions of the 2025 edition of the Presidential Cup. Has foresee we are in a trophy bia Kotoko for most celebrities. What do you have to say?
No.
They
can say even more than we. Sir, I bet come more than this because Kapo Opa is here and for a Kamancha Cap, Kramis is here. Or they are more than a bone say Mupaji. You shouldn't be a because in your cap.
Yeah.
The idea of his own pedenka, you won't even go for it. Now, maybe I said the Macan say sometimes don't say a Kuman Kotoko and has is becoming unbecoming. Rivalry, you know. I was say distance bem kaka. Against anything be able to we are losing our Kotoko and the way I say is
okay.
At least twice in a year or something like that. Apart from the home and away league, then you cap after Mbakubi. If not that,
as I'm for winning normal.
Too much, I normal. And that's so. President Capano, me, my dream no maybe, but Kebe Juman Kebe Bogana for now.
Okay.
Also, president is for all Ghanaians, not Kotoko and Has alone.
Exactly.
Some years back, I can't remember, I was in one of the studio. Namikoka said, Ebeyanka, Yanyan, Southern and Northern. Southern 40 in a selection. I got to connect chase in one with the Nas
and some more selection. Okay.
But you see, the mark, the Abamagumi, a fire, a bebwa. It shouldn't always be Kotoko has. It has to be who is informed, who won the league. For example, the Benny Ghost has a winning league this year. I think, and the normal winner. Doje last year, Doje na a second, no Kotoko boy, they won't be fitting beer. I think automatically Doje FA Cup. Now, can be Benny Ghost as a ball. Now, a true reflection of because the president is the father of all nations. Yeah. It is easier to winning. Next year, whoever wins the league has to play Kotoko, the defending champions. Now, and I say, Ubia will say,
but we has and Kotoko feel say some money from Kra presidential cup is always going to be. Yeah, Mati was saying.
Kotoko has next team is not who player, for example, Herbert Joe. And the players who become Chelsea just 4 days from Bakotokona. Yeah. I want to first cup. It shows that Bakotokona has now with Minya Cup, with me, president. Okay. For you know, no become Chelsea, you never meet the president. Nothing. Because league in the president won't be. In a way, that Chelsea, Bakotokona has you are closer to the president. And I said, no, maybe you don't have chance to be.
You think say it shouldn't be so?
It has to be. Okay. Whoever wins the league in the automatically
should play the presidential cup.
Winning previous, no, so I'm just going to say.
But traditionally has been there for so many years.
It can be changed. And so I'm going to find any aje.
You think so? Because I know who a man for court stadium no.
I'm sure they say percent nipa ba. Yeah. And that has some kind of many babo. Opa. Okay. Manesia, for example, me am Kotoko be winning league and Nesebia has the this kind of the league. Okay. You may say, "Oh, na je Kotoko na je nje 100% on to this second and Sanya has name. And I say has the league no. Has to play Kotoko because Kotoko are defending champions of the cup. Okay. It shouldn't go to a different team. Someone I'm going to defend it. If you want to take it, you have to beat me and take it. So you are now winning the league. Play me. And I said next year, media I want to win the league until you are informed. What mean I said, "Oma win the league now." Bet my team be with my show, but I be only shares with my show because we form to win the league or Africa. Okay. Ticket will be a preparatory ground for them before the Africa. What I say. Tika assume is a go start the winning league. Yeah. And I got one got on a boy, I got on last year on a second boy, automatically got on a same. The same people can because one, the president presence at the stadium. No, means I know say NDC supporters work on pebble, but because of the president, I number one. Yeah. Two, a free. President can mention them she and face to face that stadium class when go with that. Yes, a free. Yeah. Three, Shatawale ba. You go from Panasam. Obu face to face, or Pasokuno. And I'm the other guy not on. Yeah, the whole lot. They are going to the stadium because the Dumbo taste and the other ones they will be present. More former players. It goes around. And not just because of
but and no match now, Nkasa. There are some who say people went to the stadium because of Shatawale. You think so?
Play part, but not because of him. And I'm not normal didn't provide 1 year president.
No, but some are saying it's because of Shatawale.
Or not between the
majority
40%, or not between the 40% about. Okay. Team. Okay. Fans, and for 20 mila, has and for 20 mila, no man 80. 20 nakano.
Yeah, 1
what is this? National supporters, because of the president,
National Supporters Union.
I said the blast and everyone can normally
and a school for Subai.
A school for because it's so maybe free. It goes around, and then just because of say sad different in the has supported and and has it Baba.
Yeah, of
a president or has NDC in Zimbabwe and Nashatawala in the fan. Baba, maybe say second has media man able. Nese, Sano may in me I not go there because of Shatawale because me.
You are not a fan of
not exactly that. Some type of family gospel one and pay the account. You took a minute to
so be an
gospel. Assume say be and I'm cool and who you see now.
That's a bread and see that
whatever I'm doing. Because I don't mean I'll go to be out the reason why
all coast stadium.
Yeah, it shouldn't always be Kotoko has because no mean going to Ghana. I didn't a friend, Nashatima, yet me friend.
players from media,
yeah, has play and gown.
Yeah, Nations FC.
Yeah, president. President was Kakasi be a team secretary communist school.
Yeah.
Na
I think what you are saying.
Because saying that to Obama president. Yeah. It shouldn't always be categorized. Who are person president captain? You only win league. We win league now. We stand chance of playing the former champions. Yeah. And that's all.
Yeah, it also makes sense. But let's talk about the game itself. Goalkeeper of Kotoko Kamara, and there were a lot of mistakes. Let's have the game on our screen again. Mistakes, a lot of mistakes. Go no consider nukra or chibone na son jaibone na keeper no player no tambo no.
Kamara mistake in there. Me anyam surprise was me home be 3 and 4 or no ankasa. Maybe a better be no ma say the set pieces. As so na abon the ball na free nsa. It means me striker can be I'll aim at that.
Someone saying what was he thinking at
that is also a downfall. Obi on the shot for or Bobola, the mistake what I Kevin says be or a solid player, not because no Bobo and campus or movie, not even a friend chanting by a bit of when they say, yeah, people will call his name because or Bobo or Mamekai do Henrich type of play, or that defenders be on between. I must nega money, someone is a made good, it's a made to Henrich no nonsense, we mistake will be proud. What do Enoch Kofi Adadevoh tonight? And I say so. When say Kotoko matches against Kotoko, say anything. TS against Kotoko, no kunu hoye BBJ has na ye hailing on na comfort dino. Eti he wouldn't mind what the typical come be 10 and you come and that has a winning. It's such a person, no. And no any day I was wondering why they change it. Maybe people are saying so no captain.
Has captain.
Kevin.
Yeah, he did very well. Yeah. Go to Krabasa area.
Ten be on the cover Yadom see mistakes.
Yeah, mistakes. Yeah.
If you want you who say Yadom whatever. I feel okay on one channel.
Yeah.
Was a mass go is about on the channel.
Yeah. He's too sure of himself. Yeah.
Official more than but where are the anchor at this height? Above Oman type of defenders, strikers, because defenders need a few no tato. Yeah. Ghana players quite on defenders and echo. But with your height, you know, and Africa country be able to be with me echo. And so I was happy because of performance into was happy. If the performance in all that good be I say when who two has born in Bama. Oh, it was as be the name as of him. Yeah. And the camera no I say on one nekasa. How say ball bana when you sure say with match na. And say all the punch fix. Yeah. Na echo first time. Obi angawe but what was watching na the bia ye be adwuma ni na no ko.
Na penalty what was the player thinking?
Na clear penalty by player no. Yeah. I don't know. Because he had them na che ball no. One no boy enko be she. Yeah. Because he wanted to do something to
because we're straight to the goalkeeper.
He had them wanted to do something to appease his fans because one a share no say mistake ma e share o montika. I thought say
on one be ball.
Boy enko be she. One che ball no first. Ko be she film don the course no. Ni bi na samoja here no.
Yeah, Steven Apiani Samaja.
Once Samaja say penalty.
Yeah. Penalty shootout.
I said was me am say bomb dey. Boy o say because you say why be a idea. Eso say be dey rectify the I think say na say command.
The penalty.
Meaning from nowhere to Kwaji boy.
Yeah. And I honestly I don't know what kind of penalty now person about Panenka.
For you know some of the penalty now. You know when you lucky.
The keeper was he lucky? And another penalty was poor.
On my penalty nation that also the way on referees the April. It is no more aggressive say obey baby. And I play and so I need be yeah.
Poor, very poor penalty. And the minute penalty nearby and it was 84th minute. And come to me share and that would have been the equalizing goal and then to me call penalty shooter and it could have been anybody's game. Yeah. Anybody's game. But were you impressed with Kotoko's performance in general?
In general, I'll rate my Kotoko, let's say, I'll give them 60%. I'll give them 60%.
60%.
And I will give Haas to, so Haas, so many people there 55 or the same system because, like I said, first half, no, Haas for, first half, Haas, more points. Okay. And second half, for Kotoko, it's a game of equals.
Two halves, yeah.
So I will say 50% to everybody. The only difference is any winning. And any take a chance, you know. I won't say because any winning in dominating us. Yeah. That is if anything like dominating a second half, Only the first half.
Who was your best player for Kotoko yesterday?
The guy who won the MVP. What's the name?
Number 6, no.
Amadou.
No, number there.
Number 30. On one thing, MVP.
Rasta. Okay. Amadou. Yeah. And there are some Kotoko fans who are also unhappy with the performance of Azigamoa. Is it Azigamoa? Mu striker now? Albert Amoa. Yeah.
Albert Amoa, I don't know. Anytime be or but Tomasi and so on as be a mistake man share. We know when we see the second half or bad game. But 1-on-1 back could be a or damage defender man transform say. Yeah. And a ball shot to Obi and West.
Sa video no Kotoko for the two social media and omuditizi House of fans. Yeah, and it's good to say you brought to that particular topic.
The only player we are seeing now MC Messi will be no man Jerome Boateng.
Yeah, Jerome Boateng.
It is why be why are there? Yeah. Just one should go just one more ball.
Yeah.
And we should all remember so one man the nice assist Emma Kwame Poku share say good. Should be okay level 5. Yeah.
He was smart to see say Kwame Poku. Yes. Obi anka obeshe na idea. Yeah, obeshe na idea.
Come pass keme wagon.
Yeah.
Because 18 more keme wagon. Ibi abese. It why idea. It I don't side to it more because why idea.
Yeah, has forces. Has forces video na Kotoko for post here so it's unnecessary. Say on my player and it's not form no. Say it's unnecessary. What do you have to say? They now can.
Yes, I make my phone so.
Yeah.
Phone so.
But was it funny? Okay, let's take a look at that video. Kotoko teasing Kumasi Kotoko teasing Accra to folk on social media. Yeah.
I want that to say.
Yeah, I'm
I'm glad you why you the
Yeah. No.
To be say no. Senke kwa account keeper ko be nice goal. Because no OM at goal. But player and the be na sad no je ball no.
But player no he slipped though and I say was it because of the move?
Pack and issue Antonio so.
And the player need move in the man it off.
The defender never thought so but you na be chi won so be fan ho because on your lefty.
Oh man it now for more.
Eti na adwan so be fan na who on the ball no. Slide on the ball na man akọ. So on the way right he start way no so never go. Also why o make him move. It's because of what posted way on social media. Nobody TZ, yeah, nobody TZ has defender. What's not the pound? So I want to say penalty no.
A player not now. Yeah. Or Chikino has a call left or call right. Yeah. You know. Or shocky.
I was also I be ready ekoso. This was go na ke be brutal, ke be nice ba.
Yeah. Yeah.
Entry pass. Entry to a player.
It could have.
No, but 90 minutes like a man of the match and my entry. At a muy uniform. No, Bonnie in area, command of the match, come here, or I judge him.
Yeah.
Was not the passes was, and I think you can boy now. She crossbar. Yeah. And now, I think said not yet the best we knew. And not yet best, one of his best game for Kotoko so far.
No, that was a great pass.
On Mama long pass, and he has a good player also. And if any player.
Tailored measured pass.
Good. I'm a full son of people.
Accurate passes. Yes, but like I'm saying, say now some are unhappy with the performance of Albert Amoa, but you think say or your idea?
Why not? We be busy or pack. And also man the nice assistant
for Kwame Poku.
We on the second go by. It's had winning by. Obaka just one idea. The first one doesn't mean one way. Until I make say striker sometimes you have to be selfish. We should go and fish on an imbobo. Yeah. We should go be able to go by into an imbobo. But if you assist for someone to score, what team until you are also doing something. Yeah. Or Juma. Yeah. Because one no. Obaka make sure say one only Kwame Poku. Maybe I can't be back on you one. Because one footwork say Kwame. Ogutabola we
Kwame is also a better finisher.
Kwame a better finisher, but so we now start
together.
Matcher set from day one. Let's say injury I bet I should more goals as Kwame. Oh yeah. If not for India,
for me, I doubt.
Can league in Kobaji Gokin.
Yeah.
Okono washe it too. Okoba do J Gokuna. I bet Okoba no. Near Abu Mark is almost 8 or something at Twaso. Or by Sheba who and I'm going to become only at 10. The woman said Kwame by no or by second round. But a human never that Kwame so. And a Kwame so I didn't be the dinner and who said Kwame negotiations, but me a striker, Michelle no maybe.
You
I
go.
bet you can say Kwame.
For me, I disagree.
Yeah,
but me, I disagree. For me, I'll go with Kwame.
One day, Opa, me for
you be 4 lines, now be beside.
I bet you brutal.
Okay.
Me, probably, I mean, footworks.
Okay.
Some more footworks come make us dangerous because ball to left hand, me share, to right hand, me so me and weapon. But no new footworks. It's not about good or bit me different, just like that. But I bet don't win your ball and some. No more than no good boy, he knows what he's doing. Or Kwame good boy to make or Kwame a raw, or be on him being or a raw to make it. But I dare the BT sometimes maybe I'll be physically only one no do or not. I come one that's one done and I go type of for any.
Yeah.
I go type of scoring maybe. One no do wrong.
Yeah.
But I'm what to make creative to make Emma pass if you go on the man share.
Yeah.
Kwame can be your best or short as it no mean be a difference. But maybe any day.
Okay. And you see a beautiful lines maybe side viewers say. Kwame I but Kwame Poku go no typical number 9 goal scorer. Did you see who go no? Typical striker goal.
One goal.
Kwame Poku go no typical number 9 goal scorer.
Yeah,
first goal no typical number.
I don't.
Oh no now. Player be beat me I said. Oh no, Obi beat me I said. Yeah.
What I'm saying is, oh I'm mobile class. I born the way I
know
me bubble. Yeah. Maybe so much in beer.
Okay.
And I want in beer.
Yeah, there be them on both team.
See, okay, so boy, we are.
Who patches say okay. No, Obi be on bobo that.
School ball credit.
No, Obi I mean madam football. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, on Bobby. Oh yeah, nah. Obi mu dey books book nko.
Anyway.
Yeah, on bobo.
My classmate be no people but they do inter classes. Both was me finish. Me na captain.
Obi on bobo.
Right.
Yeah.
The Americans say, Sabo no Kwame Shenye, be able to pass because you'll be the tribune. I don't know.
But only means that, well, yes,
but it's not go up because it could be the same as has gone. Keep an appointed to us. Tapping to me. It's when you grana open straight here, back upon him. Yet you when now was on the point.
It's a go.
To say that we tricky go boy shank and can best go.
Yeah.
I will jump go to the
and Sago news you also emulated with Diego Jota. Time this goal celebration we have it on our screen. Kwame Poku's goal against Accra Hearts of Oak. Diego Jota goes a friend is saying celebration, goal scoring celebration. Let's have that video on our screen. Kwame Poku emulated Diego Jota's goal celebration after scoring against Accra Hearts of Oak yesterday.
Oh, Sabo is going to mention there. Now, where's the Kawi and what not?
Yeah.
Sabo is one year.
So,
they are going to be.
Yeah, that was the love symbol. Yes. And Nubina.
By honestly, Diego Jota, mention down your match, be a kind and some kind now. It didn't be because of I'm not a full fan.
Yeah.
And I want one striker. Me striker is better than time.
Yeah, it's not a typical striker.
Yeah. It is strikers in quantum show. And the defender where I had to be as Pereno. It is a bit a Liverpool captain. What's the name?
Van Dijk.
Mereno, because of I know what he can do. But other ones in this, when you be away dribbling, be a trouble there. Now come home at extra 11 and time show. It is hardly hear from him. Didn't the name, but me when they say a match with and a marine and watching and now my pass. What I say?
Yeah.
And my mention that any year will be as a do, nipa the way.
Of course.
But one year will be like, make us say a De Bruyne, I'm a Anna Salam, or moment I had the ball to the DB and home, you know. Well, with the Manchester in playground, Manchester and Kai, DB. Maybe it's a Camino Camino. Because Chelsea players, they Chelsea into me who be a sanity. Yeah.
Okay, so that's Kwame Poku's goal celebration. In remembrance of Diego Jota. Uti Sports Minister Kofi Adadevoh dressing room of the players after Kotoko players after final whistle. So let's take a listen to the Sports Minister Kofi Adams, who went to the dressing room of the player. Let's take a listen.
wearing two hats. The one hat, I'll put it aside. I'm not here as the Minister for Sports and Recreation, but I'm here as a fan of Kotoko. I have finished my ministerial role. So I've come here as part of the club to engage you. And for you to know that you have a lot of people behind you. You are not alone. You gave us joy today. You did one at the University of Ghana Stadium not too long ago. And you have repeated another in Accra. It shows your strength. Your comeback today was so solid. I was telling the regional minister as we sat there with the president that this game was going to produce 3 goals and that all the goals will enter at the net to the independent side and not at the other net. So when we ended the first half and it was 1-0 against us, I told him we were winning because we scored 2 goals. That was what I told him. And it happened. And I can tell you, the celebration you are getting, you will get even more of it. So let this be Muma Eye Ashase no to her to the continental level. We will all be there to support you. You are not alone. You are not going to be alone. We will take particular interest. What we have to do that is humanly possible, we will do. So listen to your technical team, listen to the management, and let's see how together, the playing body, together we can help raise our club again. You've done very well, and we can only applaud you for what it is. I'm sure you brought a lot of joy in our home base in Ashanti region and Kumasi especially. By now they are still celebrating because of what you did in the capital here today. So I just want to encourage you, I just want to motivate you that you can make it. Don't be afraid of any club from now on. Don't be afraid of any club. Go with that level of what? Determination. So I thought that we will not let you go without coming to say thank you to you, not as sports minister, but as a fan of what?
So, Sports Minister Kofi Adams, there are some who are against Enoch Kofi. Say he's a sports minister and he's a minister for all sports and minister for all clubs. But he made it clear, say, he's a fan of Kumasi Asante Kotoko and he supports Kotoko with all his heart. Was it, was it right for a sports minister to come out and let everybody know, say, this is the club that he supports?
Sometimes you have to call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
But not everywhere. Chance always sometimes you have to hide some things. Even time elected as winner or
sports minister.
People were like, let's watch him. I'm fast to trap say and yeah. Do you think say any team or anything involving Kotoko and other team? That's it. Be our presence or honor Kotoko. People will say something, say, be our crowd in the refuge now.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, Ghana.
Exactly.
If you make cry, I will say. So I know some people will say, you shouldn't go to that extent. Though you can go to the dressing room and thank them, encourage them that from here now, you are going to Africa, make Ghana proud.
Yeah.
And me as a distant president, you know, you make me proud. And Ghana will support you in any form of what I say.
Yeah, yeah. But to make it clear, say
Ghana will support you, but don't say like me Kotoko ni. Yes, be a moment say me, but me Kotoko ni. Okasa Ghana they will tag you.
Yeah.
The way be a people they will read meanings to whatever you do.
What you do,
or
yeah.
What you say.
Yeah.
So me the and I make say nipa the way I didn't know, the ultra didn't miss in the church. Sometimes we are there, so Nkophobia back or say, next time we shouldn't go like this way.
Exactly, exactly.
Wherever I stand, I know what I'm saying, what I will say. I did the assembly and I will take it as I'm going to no be a fancy, no be a go.
Yeah.
But don't just come out and say, because we are saying now, style you. If you are saying style, you know. Honorable Minister, when you say,
yeah,
I don't know. So
Obisubeka said maybe is the emotion of the game, like
you will say that, but you don't know as fans and as sports fans in general. Kotokone has Ankasadi. I will say, we are then open as a number as a maybe I could be a Deutago.
Yeah,
say, yet fancy we are referee. Now, what DT has against Kotoko. The any match DS I will referee, Beshi, Umbeka we are into the to home. That's what they will do.
Of course.
And they deserve to say that.
Yeah.
The way are there, she didn't let people know some more. Apart from maybe we coach. Coach cry, sometimes we don't say it. So we team be that they are so bad. Self-performance of Bokotokoi. People will say we are Kotokoni, but me, I mean say or support us. Those days, Nankofonka.
Yeah.
What about team up? A circle for general, no it has a legend or captain, but no Kotokoni. Dankwe. I will not be in a look at or team poor match will say or match a scores your match now because a match bay she got to match and I said never I say never to come over to be out of pay but what you portray the many people say no the Bible class or no meaning now but then in the fatai and you may be an open up and will be out as I to go against you. So if some people are watching this program or something they should.
Yeah,
I mean, advice
but assembly they were candidate we
but like I say so no opportunity to be a house match maybe so but like I say me a father of all you know e be am can say cry has na do something no can be na mean if any game break for you chance born dey na e back
of course
of course if any man can say na e ko to ko dey no has any e pass.
Yeah, in Naibako. Before we activate the phone lines quickly, we'll show some pictures. And Elmundi Trophy you could share. I think some of the board members near the idea to present the trophy to the people of the Ashanti region. So we'll have that picture.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. We'll have and then their sponsors. Near the idea. Companies near the idea. We'll have that picture shortly on our screen. But friends, so the phone line is 024-623-9070. 024-623-9070. We are sure saying phone call in the American contact phone. As for I'm not sure. Yes, 024-623-9070. The number is on your screen. Is your calling number. In Tipacho Fry, Ekaba has and our Kumasi Asante Kotoko match no born and Rano. What's your total take on the game yesterday? Kotoko, we need 2-1 against Accra Asafo. Meaning said they are the champions of the 2025 edition of the Presidential Cup. And Ufrana, watch your watching on that particular game. Were you impressed with the performance of Kotoko? And then for Accra Asafo, they are playing under their new manager, that is Masoud Didi Dramani. How confident are fans of Accra Asafo ahead of the start of the new Ghana Premier League season? Are they impressed with the performance of Accra Asafo yesterday? And of course, let's hear from Kotoko fans as well. And the number here is 024-623-9070. 024-623-9070. Well, let's have the pictures and then we'll wait for our first caller to call on the screen. Okay, so these are pictures right from the stadium where Kotoko were presented with their medals and then the trophy by the president of the land, His Excellency Dramani Mahama. And yes, so this is a presentation to their sponsors and of course throughout the season. Okay. So that's the FA Cup. Missy FA Cup. That's the trophy. President's Cup
so
trophy.
We have champion of champions to play.
Yeah. So that's the President's Cup here and then the FA Cup on the right hand side. Yeah. 2 trophies for
the left one.
Kumasi. That's what
the Premier League. Champion of champions against Baby Stars.
Yeah. Super Cup. That's a Super Cup. I think mostly the remember stadium. I think Accra Sports Stadium also. So led by their head coach Abdul Karim Zito. And since our Bayern, he has won 2 trophies. There's some who say if he was Prosper at the Ogumanka, Kotoko wouldn't have won anything. But the number is activated 02462. So that's the trophy presented by Kotoko to their sponsors and all those that supported them during the course of the season. Going forward for Accra Hearts-of-Oak, what next for Accra Hearts-of-Oak? This was their first game under their new manager, Masoud Didi Dramani. So we a Hearts-of-Oak fan, would you be confident ahead of the start of the new season under Masoud Didi Dramani?
Of course.
Sir.
Unless if you say no matter what you do, say Odo who attach it baby, it will never please such a person. To say Omo when say Masoud Didi Dramani, I didn't want Bokotokoda. I did Kotokaji League 2 times in I think FA Cup or something. Some people will tag him as Kotoana, okay, technical bench also. I think the part 2 assistant coach keepers trainer
yeah.
But only from Kotoko. The people will say after more DH in Kotoko for the wedding or my at Papa Befi, Scalum Bajili. People will say that to me they are coming and committing before be a machine power or the meeting no. The enemy say, what mean the crowd to one meeting such a person. Go baby, supporters will see say, oh, yeah, I didn't know what we need BNTI, but we 3 ones were bad. No matter what you do now, people will get something to say.
Yeah.
But maybe I think Masoud Didi Dramani, or no one can in person, or has in Wakanda, and confusing him. But why Kotoko, people will tell him as Kotoko.
Of course.
But I'm praying for him, say, obviously, CD. But not succeeding against Kotoko, but also Sidina and Kwese. Okay,
all right. I'm in fact first caller now. Hello, caller. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Hello, yes, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. Enoch Kofi Adadevoh.
Yes, sir. Your name?
From Kasa.
Yeah, your name. Oh, Abdul Rauf.
Exactly.
Yeah, Abdul. Yeah, let's go.
It's been years, right?
Oh, no. It's been weeks. Anyway, Ralph, let's go. Yesterday's game. Quickly, let's go. Yeah.
Okay, so just quickly, I think yesterday we witnessed a good game between Asante Kotoko and Hearts-of-Oak. For me, what I was looking out for is to see a new coach in the helm of affairs for Accra Hearts-of-Oak with his game play and that we will see from the various players as well. In the early unders of the game, I mean the first half, we saw a Hearts-of-Oak side playing that well in the first half, and I was quite impressed with the performance of Hearts-of-Oak. For Asante Kotoko, I feel they have more to do because you are representing the country on the continental stage, and if you give us this performance in the first half, mind you, it is Accra Hearts-of-Oak you are playing against.
Yeah.
If you get this kind of performances, or if you give this kind of performance against a club like WAC, Hilal, they will punish you in the first half and punish you good.
Yeah.
So hoping they will learn from what happened yesterday, and in their subsequent matches, I believe they will perform good. For me, I'm happy for some of the players. You look at the new signings for Kotoko, the performance they give on that day. Typical player Zakaria. He performed so well yesterday, and I was quite impressed with him. So going forward, I think Kotoko should do more, and I believe for Hearts-of-Oak, it is the right should I say, practice in the perfect direction, because Didi, as we know, is a good coach, and obviously he will transform this Hearts-of-Oak team. So better luck next time to Hearts-of-Oak, and congratulations to Asante Kotoko.
Okay, all right, Ralph. Thank you very much for taking time to call on the show. All right, this is a test message. It says, please ask your guests, why isn't he happy? Kotoko won yesterday. Oh, they didn't lose. He doesn't look happy. Please ask him why. Issa Ahmed Lashibi.
Isa. Oh, what was that? So taboo between Bia. Only Kushe baby.
Oh, in 2 parties, a taboo as for. Oh, as a now kind.
5 in a row. Yeah, 6 in a row.
But has for money.
5 you win.
Has of no will not be happy with what you are saying.
Say Nanga. Sa 6 meetings. Obia abon yon kotere na geno e bo na coming Belgium. I know say I knew
going to the match, you knew say you must check.
I even gave prediction at La Paz, but the all this match, no, results in the all this match, no, because she has 2-1. Because and once I results and pa FA Cup and so on boy, no, I was say we need 2-1. It is like I say the same results now. The Liverpool has match with 2-1 one goal there, the better net. Saturday, me kwaya mo no ka say yenko bet. Yenko 1,000 mas am scan me bi. I'm so me yenko 100 Ghana send one pe. Nti can I come dey no. Nti I knew say it will be 2-1 or because one day the has will get a goal. To be goal there 2-1. I got it right, but me try bet dey be come here. Nti na I am say
it's a can or see you don't look happy.
Nti me chance me happy.
Okay.
Dress up because I was happy, but it's like normal thing. And that's idea. It tells you to my friend say,
normal.
I saw no era kono boy. I need to manage.
No.
Remember there's what boy. It's boy around here. Sana boy.
Sao.
What me boy around here? Kobo. You boy. That's what it is. Normal.
Sa.
You know. Isa. Maybe I get, but we have to be born there.
We are sure say it's as well has fun. I'm sure.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I mean, it's a has near match, mamma. Though I'm shaking a card, but I knew at the end of the day, you carry the distance. If it happens, then I know that tradition goes on.
Of course. Final words now, uncle.
Final words there. You can say, Kotoko, you Africa now. I think sign is there in the year, but I think it shouldn't be, at least 1 or 2 be a potent striker, be a position be a no who say measure central defense, a defensive midfielder, DMB, with my ball like late type of. I got that type of play. Be not what my say boss. Sunset, and then we has a phone home first one, or Mumpy in Africa and Quay. Fans is almost and then Jungle for him, both fans and Kotoko fans, maybe almost me. I mean, she don't be almost maybe they be American say. And yes, sports on one okay FM. They be America. Just uchi you know that Kofato was say the I'm here the second I'm ready now. We won't be enough. I would they be able.
Yeah.
They be a munti careful now the password. Now in Sekotoko they where they are hasi they carry on their Africa. I never quite money zone. Maybe not they are taking name.
Okay.
I mean she we are man so more me. Andy ne Princess ne Peggy ne Crystal Bell so more me and my wife Sarah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. My name is Enoch Kofi Adadevoh. Thank you very much for taking time to watch the show. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. to bring you the latest in the world of sports. Like I always say, you say a prayer for yourself. Always remember to say one for your brother. Enjoy the rest of our programs and good night.